think it's back on. I have to change the title and all of that. Never mind, stream ended, new stream, we'll just... Alright, I mean, all I gotta do is change the title, that's fine. Put it in as Daytona for now. I think we're live. I think we're all set and good. Gotta change everything now because it reverted back to what it was.
So this race is going to be brutal. I hate the way these cars handle.
I have to mute
Alright, so
driver
let's turn it
radios.
back this race. The car around.
There we go. Okay. So we missed the race last week. And that was at Michigan. And Philip Bridgman took the win last week, sorry, to get his first career win. And now we are looking to start the playoffs as we're here at Daytona for the regular season finale. There we go. So let me send out the new broadcast link here. Let me go ahead and change the thumbnail for this one here. Not how I wanted to start this broadcast, so then we need to do... It's 11 out of 21. Daytona, this is the regular season finale. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun race. 120 laps here tonight. Just want to make sure everything else is all set and ready and good. There's Nick Rollison in the 96 car. So we got 2 minutes, 50 seconds before the end of practice, and we go into qualifying. So let's go over the results from last week. Philip Bridgman started 7th and came home with the win, led 44 of the scheduled 124 laps. Brock Page came home 2nd after starting 4th. And then Brian Huntley Jr., hard charger of the night, started 12th, finished 3rd. Good finish for him. Christoph Hall, pole sitter, coming home with a solid top 5. Matthew Hunsaker 5th. Austin Moore 6th. Zach Deutscher, coming off of a win at Indy 2 weeks ago, finishes 7th. Robert Reynolds coming home 8th. Richard Crane finished 9th after starting 16th. Kyle Hess started 2nd, finished 10th. Nick Rollison finished 11th. Ian Humphries finished 12th. Eric Schaefer in the number 8 machine came home 13th. Randy Bousquet finished 14th. Rounding out the field, Cameron Smith finished 15th. So now let's take a look at your standings. Philip Bridgman takes the points lead after... Where'd Sammy finish? I didn't actually see him in the standings there. Oh, because he didn't race. That's why Sammy Harrell and Jeffrey Ramsdell both missed the race last week. And Philip Bridgman capitalized, got the win and the points. And the points lead. And now let's take a look at your... Oh, I can't think of it now. Take a look at your playoff bubble here. So, after tonight's race, the top 16 in the points will make the playoffs. Zach Deuscher just got inside that mark last week. He is up to 16th now, but just 2 points behind him is Nick Rollison, looking to crack that top 16. I don't know if a win will lock you in or not, but from what I've seen, don't think so. We'll have to see here. I hear someone doing burnouts. Oh, it's Stefan Purcell on the 57 car. 57, 67. 57, okay. 16 drivers in the grid, and it's qualifying time. Sammy Harrell in the 43 car, he's here tonight. Philip Bridgman in the 48 is here. Patrick Anderson in the 99, he is ready to get it on. It won't let me go to my... There we go. Okay. I was trying to make sure it was on the right camera here, as I think it turned off my qualifying thing. Nope, should be on. Yep, okay. I just didn't see it there for a second. Patrick Anderson in the 99. 2 laps here to set a qualifying lap. And if you get fastest lap, you get the pole. That's how it works. There's Nick Rollison right on that playoff bubble mark. If he can get inside the top 16 after tonight, he'll be set to make a run in the championship. Let's see who else is close to the mark. Austin Moore. He's 19th. Troy Rittner lost 5 spots after last week. So let's see what Nick can do as he comes across the line, starting his first time to lap at Daytona International Speedway. See who else is out there. Ian Humphries in the 26 car. See where he is in points. He's 5th in the points. Not bad for him. He's one of the 2 drivers to make every single race so far this season. Ian Humphries is one of those drivers who has had a pretty fairly up and down season. Only 4 top 10s, but you never know. He's 5th in the points like I mentioned before. He can have a great race here tonight and get himself another few spots before the end of the regular season. Robert Reynolds, another one of those drivers. He's led a ton of laps this season, over 200, and yet has only finished inside of the top 5 one time this season, and that was at Kentucky in July. And last week he started 8th, finished 8th, led 4 laps. Not a bad race for him at all. Let's see, Patrick Anderson currently on the pole, as Dakota Kramer He's had a pretty good rate. He's had some good races these past few weeks, and I instantly, when I think of Dakota, I think of Kentucky. He had probably one of the fastest cars that day, but just wasn't able to get it done in the long run. He is currently sitting 10th, so he's in the playoffs right now. So we'll see how his race goes as Matthew Hunsaker, quick time for the number 6 car. And then Stefan Purcell beats that. 48.62, fastest lap for the 57 car. Jeffrey Ramsdell missed last week. Trying to get some redemption tonight at Daytona. Cross the line on his second lap. What's it going to be? 48.77. Not a whole lot better than what he was at. And Christoph Hall across the line there. Slower. Not good. Now let's see what Stefan Purcell does. He is also slower, both sectors, not a faster lap. But he is on the preliminary pole. But we only have 5 seconds left of qualifying. Let's see if Stefan's in the chats. Oh, there he is. Let's see if we can drag him on in here. Hey, Stefan, this is Sean up in the booth of Virtual Racing Network Command. You got a copy?
What's up?
Well, looks like you qualified that 57 Ford Mustang up front here tonight. How do you think your qualifying attempt worked for you? Is this what you wanted?
It was pure luck.
Well, sometimes it happens, but currently 28th in the standings. Do you think you'll be able to win tonight? Maybe lock yourself into the playoffs here in the regular season finale?
I'm sure gonna try.
Well, what are your thoughts on Daytona here with these Cup cars? Do you think it'll be an easy feat to do, or do you think you'll have a little bit of challenge from the field behind you?
I'm just gonna try to take it easy in the beginning. I might even drop back.
Alright, well, I don't know if you were in the ARCA race a few weeks ago or not. Were you? Did you run
No,
the
I
ARCA?
wasn't.
Okay. I thought I saw your name, but I wasn't entirely sure, but
Oh wait, I was in that Atlanta.
okay. Well, I wish you luck tonight. Number 57 car looking fast, so hopefully you get some good results from that machine here tonight. But who do you think is going to be your biggest competitor as we get ready to go green?
I actually haven't raced too many of these guys, so I'm not really sure.
Alright, well, I haven't seen a whole lot of races from these guys either, but I think one guy you should probably look out for is that number 98 and that number 43. So, if you can work with them, definitely will, because they're pretty good.
Thank you.
Alright, man, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Alright, let's go ahead and see who else we can chat up here. Let's go ahead and get Zach Deutscher. Hey, Zach, Sean up in the booth with VRN. Got a copy?
Yes, I do, sir.
Alright, you're starting 12th in the number 12 car. Kind of ironic there, but how do you think your race here is going to go tonight?
Well, hopefully better than Wednesday. We're not going to blow our engine due to water temperatures. We're just going to stay in the back, I think, most of the race and let the chaos ensue, and hopefully at the end we're going to be there.
Well, you are one of the drivers right on that playoff bubble, but I think you're win locked to win, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So, in case it didn't, with only 2 points into the playoffs right now, what are you going to try to do to keep that 12 car in front of the 96 of Nick Rollison?
Well, around here you want to at least finish the race, if not top 5 in that case.
Alright, well, wish you luck. Number 12, you're starting from 12th tonight. You think you'll have a good finish?
Yes, I hope so.
Alright, man, good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to go green here at Daytona International Raceway for the 11th race of the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series. The regular season finale is coming to a close. The playoffs are right in front of these drivers' windshields. And the regular season soon to be in the rear views. Green flag is out. Already that outside lane, non-existent. We're already single file on the bottom. Stefan Pershwell, Matthew Hunsaker. Bumper to bumper there. Down the backstretch, and we saw how separated they got once they hit the corner. You guys behind him here. Where's Nick Rollison at? In the 96 car. There he is, running 8th right now. 2 spots ahead of the 12. He's down there in that dark gray and yellow machine. Battling with the 97 of Jeffrey Ramsville, who missed the race last week. He's looking for a good finish to maybe take back the points lead, but I don't think he will have it in him. Last week's winner, Philip Bridgman, behind the 96, trying to give him some push in here. Bridgman got his first career last week at Michigan International Raceway, led 44 laps. He's looking to get some more victories this season. Zach Deutscher already moving up in the world. He is up to 10th, up 2 spots from where he started. One of the biggest movers, Eric Schaefer, in the number 8 car. There he is, Harley Davidson Chevrolet. I think he was one of the drivers who held it back a bit. Maybe Richard Crane as well. You see him back here chilling. Stefan Pershwell leads the opening 2 laps as Ian Humphries goes session fastest with a lap time of a 46.58. Zach Deutscher now side by side with playoff competitor. Here they come down the front stretch into the tri-oval. Zach all alone. The 43 going to go up with him. Sammy Harrell, one of the drivers who I talked about earlier there, he's had a pretty good season so far. 4 top 5s, 5 top 10s, and he's led only 21 laps, surprisingly. He's never led more than 10 laps in a single race. Led 3 at Indy, 4 at Kentucky, 8 at New Hampshire, 4 at iRacing Super Speedway. 1 pole so far this season. Has not yet gotten a win, but he is really close to doing so. Huge run for the 43 on the outside. He's going to pin the 5 of Dakota Kramer to the bottom. Cameron Smith in the number 9. Wait, I thought he was... I may be wrong, but I thought he was the number 6. I can't remember. I may be thinking of someone else, but Stefan Purcell still leading here on lap 5. He is looking to get his first career win. And I know he said he was going to try to maybe back down a bit, but maybe he decided not to. Zach Deutscher still fighting to get around the 26 and the 5. Dakota Kramer stuck up top. Deutscher inside the top 10, almost the top 5, as he is P7 up 5 spots from where he started, which was 12th. Reeling in the 26 of Ian Humphries. I can tell you now, that number 12 PPG Ford Mustang is on the move. Humphries goes high. There goes the 12. Staying glued to the back of the 26 car. Let's go ahead and go on board the number 12 machine. Zach Deutscher, 1 win so far this season. And dominating race at Indy. And as you saw, he had a huge run to the back of the 98. Christoph Hall, but had nowhere to go with it. Deutscher up 6 spots from the start. Zach Deutscher lost a spot to Dakota Kramer. Matthew Hunsaker running second right now. And Patrick Anderson running third. We have a long race to go here. And I can tell you, when I say long, it's gonna be long. We have 120 laps here. It's probably gonna be close to about 2.5 hours of racing. We'll have to see how this goes. Deutscher trying to get into the top 5, but Dakota Kramer got around both Christoph Hall and Deutscher. And now Deutscher up on the top with him, trying to get around that 42 of Cody Sturgill, who just a few weeks ago was leading the points, and he's down to 6th. With 1 win, 3 top 5s, 5 top 10s this season. He's going to have a tough playoff run here. He's got to pick it up just a bit, but he can do it. He's had a pretty bad start these past few weeks. And I think of Kentucky, I mean, he was in the back most, if not all of the race. Looking to rebound here. He's sitting inside the top 5, which is not bad for the 42 car. As it looks like the top 8 or so pulling away from the field. Let's see if Dakota Kramer, the 5 car on the outside, can clear the 42. 6 car blinking. No one batted an eye though. Three cars up top now. Patrick Anderson joining the Brigada on the outside line. Can they make it work? They're side by side with the 6 car of Matthew Hunsaker through the tri-oval. Can they get to Stefan Purcell? I think they are there. Side by side through one. Huge push for the 99. He's going to have a huge run down this backstretch. See if he can clear the 57. Side by side, not able to do it. The 6 car really pushing Stefan. Top 6 are now on a breakaway. And it looks like Deutscher maybe backing out there. I thought he was. And for anyone wondering, we have 2 sets of tires for tonight's race. So it's going to be interesting how the strategy plays out. "12 laps down the drain here." Whoa, Ian Humphreys, he's working his way back up through the field. Those guys are side by side almost. He is clear of Patrick Anderson. Everyone back to single file. Cody Sturgill really gained a lot from that. He was sitting fifth, I think. He's up to third now. Third car in line. I don't know what the pit strategy is going to be, but Ramsdell, Harrell, Bridgman, and I think that's Smith there as well. Those four, 9th through 12th, are all in a pack. And Rollison, Schaefer, those two are kind of together. And then Brian Huntley Jr. and Richard Crane are also kind of together, but they're about half a second apart. Oh, they're mixing it up again up front. Deutscher Kramer up top trying to get around that number 26 of Ian Humphreys. Side by side, 3 cars on the outside as Patrick Anderson joins them. We have about 105 laps to go. Ian Humphreys on the bottom, Deutscher on the top. Deutscher, huge move, trying to get around him. Here comes Dakota Kramer. He's going to give him a touch. Almost. Can he clear him? No, he's not going to be able to. I mean, you'd think Deutscher would get a run down the backstretch, and as I say that, he's clear. He is clear, not wanting to leave Kramer dry, but he's gonna have to. Because here comes Ian. Oh, they're scattered all about. Caution's out. Let's see. Who was involved? Oh, it looks like it may have been Richard Crane here. Let's take a look at the VRN instant replay. Whoa. Let's back it up here. Let's see what happened that got him loose out of turn 4. Maybe there was some contact between the 19 and the 36. Let's see here. I think right there is just slight contact on the left rear. Luckily, no damage sustained. He did a great job saving that car. They'll be able to keep it green or keep it going. Let's see what the pit strategy is from everyone here. No one's down pit road from what I can see so far. Alright, let's see some guys coming in. Pretty much everyone's coming in, actually. There's Richard Crane. He's going to need some fresh tires, but tires really... I haven't seen a huge effect in tires here at Daytona from iRacing. However, I very well could be wrong. Deutscher in and out, gas and go. Cody Sturgill almost won the race out of pit road, but Stefan Purcell got around him. Cody Sturgill second now. Hunsaker third. Deutscher fourth. And Christoph Hall is your top 5. Dakota Kramer fifth in the 5 car in 6th. Ian Humphreys down in 10th. Not good for the number 26 car after that pit stop here. Let's go ahead and see if we can talk to anyone here. Actually, you know what? I think it's a bit early for now. So we're gonna be going green with, I do believe. Yeah, I think we're gonna be going green here. Yep, going green now. So we wouldn't really have a whole lot of time for interviews. But, so we're gonna be going green on lap 18? No, lap 19, sorry. Oh man, let's take a look at the playoffs here. Where is Deutscher? Deutscher is third. And Nick Rollison is ninth, still out of the playoffs. Which is not what Nick needs right now. A good race is what he needs, but it's just the beginning. We have about 100 laps to go, and we're close to halfway. So let's go ahead, get ready to go green. Heading down the backstretch here at Daytona International Raceway. Nicknamed the World Center of Racing. For a huge renovation in I want to say 2018, but I don't think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure renovations happened in 2018. Not 100% sure though, so if I'm wrong, please let me know. Matthew Hunsaker is going to be behind the 57 again. Zach Deutscher, we've seen him working that high side all night long. So let's see if he can get that 42 of Cody Sturgill up front. Now, as the iRacing.com pace car is going to pull off the speedway, we're going to go ahead and go back green. Green flag is back out at Daytona. And a huge wreck behind. Oh, Richard Crane involved. Sammy Harrell. And a few others. Tragedy on the restart. I'm guessing someone spun their tires. And the pace car didn't even have enough time to fully go down pit road. Philip Bridgman there on your left side of your screen. Spinning out of control. I don't think he had damage. I actually think he had some right side bumper damage. But other than that, oh, huge hits for that 8 car of Eric Schaefer. Let's see here, see what happened. Whoa. Huh? It looks like Eric Schaefer's car kind of got possessed by a ghost and just shot to the right. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay. Looks like he did spin his tires. And a slight slip there. Which caused everything to stack up. And no one had any time to react at all. So we're back under caution for the second time here tonight. Let's go ahead now and talk to Cody Sturgill. Where is he at? Oh, I saw him just a few seconds ago. Oh, there he is. Hey, Cody, Sean up in the booth of VRN. Got copy, man?
I got you loud and clear.
Alright, well, currently running second, that number 42 Chevrolet. Looking fast here tonight at Daytona. So, do you think you'll be able to get a solid finish here tonight? You're already locked into the playoffs, though, so what's your goal here tonight?
Well, that's what we're hoping for, is just to kind of stay up there in the mix in the playoffs. Right now, it's all about surviving, hitting at the right time, getting that gas. Tires don't really mean too much here, but it's just all about fighting, surviving, staying up here in the top 5 at least.
Well, what I can't speak, can I? Who around you would you trust more with pushing you? I mean, we've seen Zach, he's been helpful to everyone all night long. Same with Dakota Kramer, who will be restarting behind you now.
Kramer's the teammate, so I'm definitely going to be relying on him to give me that big bump to get out in front. I work well with anybody, though, man. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Well, do you think you'll be able to pull off the win here tonight? Get your second win of the season, I do believe, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Definitely, that's what we're fighting for.
Alright, man. Well, I wish you luck up here in the booth. It's going to be an exciting race for sure. Got about 100 laps or so to go. Hopefully you have a good run to the finish, so good luck, man.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night.
And hopefully that is not the last of Cody Sturgill we hear tonight, so... It's gonna be 99 laps to go. Yep, 99 to go. So a little past 100 to go. It's snitching. So here we go, getting ready to go green. Heading through the final 2 corners before the green flag will drop. Here we go. Here we go, going through the trial. Pace cars off. Green flag is out at Daytona. Already back at the line. Single file is the route. Cody Sturgill down to 4th after the restart. Not bad, but just didn't get help from the 5 car of Dakota Kramer. And honestly, he lost more than the number 42 car. Jeffrey Ramsell capitalizing on... capitalizing on these cautions. He was towards the back, 13th, 14th, and now he's up inside the top 10. So as we come out of turn number 4, these guys are looking to get pretty exciting finish here. Philip Bridgman got his first win last week. Trying to clear Eric Schaefer on the bottom. There's no help at all. Stefan Purcell, leader of every single lap so far here in tonight's race. So let me do quick math here. 120. Divide that by 4, be 30. Yeah, that does make sense. I was like, wait, that doesn't... But it does, so here we go. Every 30 laps is a fourth of the race done. So obviously lap 60 will be your halfway mark. And honestly, I will say this, it feels great to be back in the booth watching some more iRacing races. So entertaining. Deutscher now looking to get back into the front, lead more laps. Down the back stretch, or no, this is the front stretch. I don't know why I thought the... Oh man, 26 laps complete now. Playoff bubble, where's Nick Rollison? Oh boy. Nick not having the greatest race, but he probably has strategy going on right now. You never know what's cooking up in that cockpit. It looks like Cameron Smith is down pit road. He's been in there for quite some time, so I'm thinking he may have had some damage on that number 9 Exalta car. So let's go back to the front here. Deutscher trying to get a move, but we got a brigade going on back here. I think it's led by none other than Cody Sturgill. There he comes. Everyone's everywhere. Oh, Patrick Anderson, he's going to get stuck on the outside. Can he hop down behind 43? We'll have to see here. Yep, there he goes. Clear the 43. Oh boy. Cody Sturgill, Dakota Kramer. Oh, and Sammy Harrell. Hunsaker in third. Sturgill trying to get moving, but just, I mean, his teammate was there. Kramer and Harrell were there with him, but just weren't able to get close enough to him to get him around that number 6 of Hunsaker. Get that one extra spot. With only... Oh, I really want to say it, but it's a little too early. Just gotta wait a few more seconds. There we go. With only 75% of the race left. When will the moves happen? Within 10 laps to go, 5 laps to go, or within the last half lap? My guess is probably within that last half lap, but you never really know when it comes to plate racing. We have about... Oh man, this is going to be a heck of a finish. I mean, you may think that this race is boring, but no, this is just them being patient. I mean, why would you want to push yourself within the opening laps of a race when it's a longer race? So, I mean, it's the only thing there. Just keep that in mind throughout the event. But Stefan Purcell... Yep. He's led every single lap so far tonight. And if he leads to lap 60 and beyond, then he can lead over half of this race. This race is brought to you by the Virtual Racing Network and the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series. And tomorrow night we'll have the WPRL ARCA Series coming at you live from Auto Club Speedway, who did not miss a race though because they had an off week last week. And then Tuesday we hit you up with the Truck Series. I think they're going to Knoxville. I may be wrong with that one though, but 32 of 120 laps completed. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network, live with the W Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series here at Daytona International Raceway. Lead has changed. Zach Deuscher now side by side with Cody Sturgill, and that did not last long as Dakota Kramer working with his teammate Cody Sturgill now to the race lead. So we have 34 laps complete. The 42 car has been leading for a few laps now. Let's see where Stefan has fallen to. 9th. So he is at the back of that pack now. If he can just get up with the draft here, maybe be able to make something work. Sammy Harrell trying to get to the back of Patrick Anderson. Anderson on the bottom, the 97 on the bottom as well, with Christoph Hall behind him in the Pedigree Toyota. Dakota Kramer up to second still. We have about... So they pitted on lap 60. I don't know what the fuel window would look like. At a typical Daytona race, I think it's between 40 to 45 laps. But I'm not 100% sure on that, so... We're coming to 40 laps completed here within a few minutes. No one has touched the fastest session lap in quite some time, being 46.31. Nope, 46.30 from Eric Schaefer as the fastest right now. Jeffrey Ramsdell just went 212 miles an hour. That's crazy. See what's going on? In the back here. Philip Bridgman almost a lap down soon. He may go a lap down within this run, depending on, once again, how the pit strategy is. He's about 10 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour slower than everybody else. So, let's see who else is back here. Matthew Hunsaker. Whoa, what happened to him? 40 laps completed. That means 80 to go. Christoph Hall in the number 98 there. He's kind of in the middle, a little more towards the back of this pack. And Sammy Harrell all over the rear bumper of that number 12 car, as you can see. Whoa! Ian Humphries almost dooring the 97. That would not have been good for any of those drivers. Jeffrey Ramsdell up to fourth. And now Sammy pushing the 98 on the outside, trying to get around the 97 on the bottom. Not going to work though. .42 laps now. So speaking of the 42, he's still out leading the race. He's now migrated to the top with Dakota Kramer, Christoph Hall. Although I don't think this is going to last very long. Let's see. There they go down the backstretch. Almost maybe will not center there on the rear end of the 5. I think he got a little loose there down the back straight, but luckily it was on the backstretch and not on the corner. Because I'm pretty sure the whole front half of the field would have been obliterated. But Dakota, he's a very skilled driver, so he probably would have been able to save it either way. Here we go. Down the last half of the front stretch into turn 1. Sammy Harrell lap. Cody Sturgill in the 42 leads the way still. Zach Deuscher in 6th, trying to move up. He was almost leading this thing just 10 laps ago or so. Side by side out of turn 4. Let's see what lap times are looking like. Almost half a second or so slower than what they have been. These guys are looking to get some good points considering it's a regular season finale. We talked about the playoff bubble before. Zach Deuscher, Nick Rollison, Troy Rittner, who was not here, Austin Moore, who was also not here tonight. So it's between the 96 and the 12, and speaking of which, Stefan Purcell, Zach Deutscher down pit road together. Just those two though, so this may not be good. But I can see why Stefan had to pit a little earlier, because he was leading pretty much more than half of the race that we've ran so far. So let's go ahead and take another look. Where's Rollison at? There he is. So right now, since Rollison is in front of the number 12 car, he would be in the playoffs, but I'm not 100% sure if not sure if it's a win in your in system or not. Forgot to ask them before the race started. So Patrick Anderson, he's in the playoffs right now, I do believe. No, he is 20th right now. He is too far out in a must-win situation if it's a win and you're in. And then there's Cody Sturgill leading the way. Christoph Hall up to third now. And here comes the pack down pit road. That's 3-4. Anderson, Jeffrey Ramsdell. Front two staying out. I think these two planned it nearly perfectly. By the next time they come around, everyone should be up to speed and they'll be able to slide in right with them. Maybe. We will have to see. We're nearing that halfway mark now as the front two finally come down pit road, along with Brian Huntley Jr. and Matthew Hunsaker, Richard Crane, Nick Rollison, 6 cars down. I have a feeling Bridgman's gonna come down as well. He's pretty far back at the moment. And like I said, they blended right in together. So these guys are going to be able to pack it back up. And yet Philip Bridgman into pit road. We're almost on to lap 50. We're roughly halfway, except we need to do 10 more laps. And Cody Sturgill should be able to get the lead once again here, as Anderson and Ramsdell are still coming out of pit road here. Actually right in front of him, trying to get up to speed and run away while they can. Cameron Smith, the only car a lap down. Oh, I see smoke from pit road. Don't know what that is all about, but it looks like Cody Sturgill, they're still gaining on Ramsdell and Anderson. But they need to pack it up a bit more here. And look at those two danger boys upside, or out on the outside there. Purcell and Deutscher. Not afraid to try something. I don't blame them. They gotta make up time somehow. Now these two are pulling away, which is not what they want at all. Coming to lap 50 now. 10 laps left before halfway. Green flag pit cycles happened at what? Lap 45, lap 48. So they went. So let me just try to figure out what the pit cycle is gonna look like. So 48, takeaway 16, 32 laps before the next pit stop roughly. So that would be around lap 79 to lap 80 or so, or maybe even a little earlier. We'll have to see, but right now Patrick Anderson leads the way at Daytona International Speedway, the 11th race of the season, and we'll be right back after this short break. Back to the Virtual Racing Network. Caution has come out for the third time tonight. Let's go ahead, take a look, see what happened. Looks like Jeffrey Ramsdell involved. Whoa. Looks like there is some contact between the 57 and the 97. Collecting Deutscher as well for a minute there. He got some right side damage. Ooh. Splitter's a bit bent up there. You hate to see it. So I'm guessing pit stops are going to be happening if everyone's coming down pit road. Go back to the live feed here. As you can see, everyone's down. Very busy right now. I see tires going on. And I see people missing their boxes. That is not good. Deutscher in and out. Comes out of the pit road second behind Stefan Purcell, who will take the lead back. So now let's go ahead and talk with see if Patrick Anderson is down there. Patrick Anderson. Oh, there he is. Go ahead, put his user volume up and we'll go ahead and grab him. Hey Patrick, shot up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy, my man? Hey Patrick, Sean up in the booth of VRN, got a copy?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you led a handful of laps just then. Came down pit road and you came out 6th. Qualified 3rd, so you have a fast car, so what's the plan to lead some more laps and get that 99 car back up front?
Just got to be patient. I mean, right now we're just riding. I mean, I want to work a lot with the 97, so I kind of sandbagged it coming out of the pits a little bit, so I'd be a little bit farther back. But no, I want him to get to me, and we were good together. So
That's for sure. I mean, you guys were pulling away from the rest of the field behind you for a little while there after green flag pit stop, so no doubt that you two are strong together. So once you get hooked up with him, what's the call? Are you gonna get your way up front?
we're gonna try. You know, just right now it's just all about patience. I mean, we got, what is it, 65 more laps. It's just be patient.
Well, I saw a few guys get tires just now. So what's the pit strategy gonna look like? Are we gonna see maybe some more green flag pit stops here, or are you guys good for fuel?
I mean, right now it's, you know, I just took 4 tires, but other than that, you know, we still got the one set. I'm just gonna hold on to that one until the end, and you know, fuel is, you know, we got, what is it, 20 laps, 20 some laps, so just. But I gotta go.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
Alright, getting ready to go back green once again. Stefan Purcell gonna take us back green. Green flag is back out. Purcell leads the opening restart lap. Deutscher second, Sturgill's third. With Harrell and Anderson rounding out your top 5. We're coming up on the halfway mark. Lap 60. We'll officially be halfway home. We've had 4 or 5 cautions so far tonight. A lot less than I was expecting to have, honestly. I don't know why, but Christoph Hall leading the outside lane with, I think that's Eric Schaefer there behind him. And then Brian Hunt Jr. behind him. Ian Humphreys further back there. We've seen him running up in the top 10 all night long. Not where he wants to be right now, though. Running 13th. Ian has got the speed, but we just gotta get it going here. It's Cody Sturgill running up top. Whoa! Almost not clear there. But Sturgill is... he knows what he's doing. I can tell you that much for sure. Top 6 away from the pack now. Let's see what these fellers can do. Stefan Purcell leads the way once again here. And that rainbow number 57 Ford Mustang behind him is another Ford of Zach Deutscher. He's shown consistent speed these past 3-4 weeks. And he's looking to get his second career win. But Cody Sturgill with a good run on the outside with help from his teammate. Healy's gonna clear him. Now challenging for the race lead. Does he have enough to get there? Sturgill and Purcell, class of the field all night long. And here comes Sammy Harrell as well. All part of Team 43. And there's Dakota Kramer. I was about to say, well, I wonder where Dakota is, and he's there behind that 43 car. Alright, your front two are clear. Dakota, not quite. Harrell all over the back bumper of Sturgill. Let's take a look at your points here. Sammy Harrell, third in points with no win. Cody Sturgill, sixth in points with a win. I think they're trying to get that number 5 of Dakota Kramer clear and try to get him into the playoffs, which he already is. He's 10th. But he too does not have a win to go with it. He has one DNF, and that was at Dover. 2 poles, 2 top 5s, 6 top 10s, average finish of 7.71. And now, your top 3 are all Team 43 drivers. Halfway home. 60 to go now. Stefan Purcell dropping to the back. He's behind Patrick Anderson right now. Cody Sturgill back leading. Brian Huntley Jr. trying to get inside the top 10 or top 5. He's blinking, which is not good. Oh, it switched my cameras. Why did it do that? We can see Deutscher. He just got Deutschered. The high side got used against him here. So let's see what he can do to get back. Eric Schaefer up there up top. Beside Patrick Anderson, Eric Schaefer won the Xfinity race last week at Daytona. I do believe is where they raced at. Let me just check again just super quickly here. Yeah, they raced at Daytona just a few days ago, and Eric Schaefer took home the win, so wouldn't be surprised to see Schaefer using some experience he got from the Xfinity race here tonight. Running 10th right now. And who was it who said they were kind of hanging back with their teammate? Oh yeah, it's Patrick Anderson. I don't think he's gonna really want to do that, considering he is all the way in 11th right now. Oh, wrecking in front. Matthew Hunsaker and Philip Bridgman. No, Ian Humphreys collecting each other. I wonder if anyone else did get involved here. Let's watch it as it re-ravels itself. Since it's going in reverse and we can't unravel it. Get it? Funny? Yeah. Anyways. Oh, both cars. Oh, looks like the 26. Oh, this looks like it took place years ago. Let's see what happened here. 26 looks like he was moving up a bit. Got loose from contact with Eric Schaefer. Came right back up the track in front of Matthew Hunsaker. Nowhere to go for that 6 car. And from there, it all just happened. Not how Matthew Hunsaker wanted that stint to go. 5th caution of the night, I do believe. As Cody Sturgill from Indianapolis leading the way. We're past halfway, so looks like he may be looking to get a win here tonight at Daytona. Everyone down pit road yet again. Cameron Smith looks like he is staying out to get his lap back here. And there he goes down the road. I'm guessing he had the lucky dog. That's what that was, sorry. So he's going to get back on the lead lap here. That's good for Smith, and I think Ian Humphreys has disconnected. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if Eric Schaefer is in the chat anywhere. Don't see him. Let's go ahead and get Sammy Harrell up in here. What is cooking, Sammy? Sean up in the booth at BRN. Got copy, man.
What's up, my brother? You doing okay?
Doing good, man. You're having a pretty good race. I mean, you helped get your teammates up front and leading the race. Great job with that move, by the way. Looked like it was fun to do from up here in the booth. So, I mean, we'll be restarting fourth on this restart here. What do you have to say for how your night is going so far?
It's going okay. I got caught up in the first accident, but these cars are difficult to drive. You can hardly, if you're not dragging the brakes, you can't push the person in front of you. So I do have 3 teammates here, and we're all right here together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So.
Well, I mean, all of Team 43 is up front, so do you think you'll be able to get a solid maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 finish?
We're hoping, absolutely. I think that's very plausible, very doable.
Alright, man, well, we wish you luck. Is there anything you'd like to say to the broadcast quick?
No, just enjoy the ride and watch the race. We're going to put on a show for everybody, that's for sure.
Alright, Sammy, good luck, bro.
Thank you, man.
Alright, let's actually go ahead. Let's go cockpit with Cody Sturgill on this restart here. huge run out of 4 there. You can see he got off to a pretty easy restart. Was able to get down to the bottom and not lose a whole lot of spots. As Zach Deutscher takes the race lead on lap 69. Nice. And Zach Deutscher is getting Deutschered again, as I like to say. Team 43, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only missing. Wait, no, there's only 4. I thought that, I don't know why I was thinking there was 5. So, I mean, some early team dominance going on as Dakota Kramer takes the race lead on lap 70. Kramer had an amazing run a few weeks ago at Kentucky. Let's see. Pretty sure their whole team is within the top 10 in points. Yep, Sammy Harrell 3rd, Christoph Hall 4th, Cody Sturgill 6th, and Dakota Kramer 10th. And right now in the race, they're running 1, 2, 3, and 4. This would be a huge feat to see, as this has never been done in WPRL racing history. Not once has a full team gone 1, 2, 3, 4. Trouble in the back. Zach Deutscher. Ricky Craven. Wait, no. Eric Schaefer. I don't know why I said Ricky Craven. This isn't a burnout, by the way. Well, let's see what happened to Zach Deutscher. He was running so good. Oh, looks like maybe some neck code there. I mean, you saw his car kind of bouncing there. It doesn't look like there's really any contact until towards the end of it, and then he just stopped his car. He could have drove it back around, but now he is going to go a lap down for the tow, as Dakota Kramer takes the front spot. No caution for that. We're still green. So Deutscher has disconnected. Just wanted to double check on that. Sammy Harrell is the only car separating the team from a top 4 finish, and rest of the field really. Gonna block Stefan on the bottom. Now where's Hunsaker gonna go? He's on the outside. No help from behind though. He's only gonna lose from there. He's gonna lose all the way back to the 99 of Patrick Anderson. It's caught back up to the rest of the field though. Your top 3. Patrick Anderson, fastest lap in the session, 46.21. There he is in the 99 with his teammate Jeffrey Ramsdell in the 97. We had a brief period of dominance. He ran good at Kentucky, got his 2nd career win, and has been pretty good in the other races in the WPRL C League. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a look at all the results that we've missed. I think all Well, the only one we've missed is the trucks. Haven't gone over that yet. 3 seasons. Trucks. Last Tuesday they were at Martinsville Speedway. Philip Bridgman fastest now with a 46.17. Matthew Hunsaker got the win, led 31 laps of the 70 scheduled. Dakota Kramer still leads the race. Jeffrey Ramsdell second, Robert Richards third, Sammy Harrell fourth, and Christoph Spencer rounded out your top 5 last Tuesday night. For those of you who missed it, and that includes me, Philip Bridgman won last week at Michigan. Congratulations to him, and if we can, we're gonna talk to him about that one as we come to lap 77. Whole field stacked up here. I think we have about roughly top 9 here. Bridgman, oh yeah, someone just set the fastest lap, 45.80, which is half a second faster than what it has been for the first half of the race. You could see how tightly packed everyone is. And if Dakota Kramer gets this win, that would be a huge momentum booster as we head into the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs here, let's check up on your spots here. And since Deutscher disconnected, Nick Rolison has that top 16 spot. So he should be in the playoffs here. And while Dakota Kramer... Where's Brian? Brian disconnect too? Oh, he got disconnected. Oh boy. Not the race Brian had wanted. There could be some rough weather going on around it. I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out. Whoa, Christoph Hall up the track. Holy cow, that was close. Wait, is it becoming daytime? Well, we started this race in like the middle of the night. I just realized that. Hold on, I have to see. Oh, it's 6 in the morning. Okay. That's kind of funny. So good morning to all the racers out on track. This is not the Daytona 24 hours. Eric Schaefer also got disconnected. So that's pretty sure that's going to give Nick Rolison the playoff spot. But we'll have to see. I am trying to figure out if it's winning you're in or what. lap 82 of 120. The top three once again pulling away from the field as the sun rises over Daytona International Raceway in Florida Beach. I say that so many times, I don't know. In Daytona Beach, Florida, on the no, on the east side of Florida, I do believe, right? I can't remember. The track is looking like Golden Road now. Yellow brick road moment right there. So as Dakota Kramer leads them through the track, who is gonna get the win here tonight? Put your votes in the chat now. Honestly, I got my money on one of the Team 43 cars. They've been fast and consistent all night long. So we're gonna have to see how this works out for everyone. So we're getting ready to be close to 25 to go. We're getting close to 75% of the way done. As Nick Rollison goes the lap down there. This race is brought to you by the Virtual Racing Network here on youtube.com/Virtual Racing Network. Broadcasting the Wolfpack Racing League Cup Series here at Daytona International Raceway, the regular season finale. And we'll be right back after this short break. What a beautiful scene right there that was. But welcome back to the Virtual Racing Network. Beautiful scenery here as the sun rises over Daytona International Raceway. Through turn 3, your top 8 now, altogether top 7 actually. With pit stops coming up soon, within the next 5 or so laps. Your iRacing Biggest Mover Award goes to Richard Crane for now. Up 6 spots. Started 16th. He's up inside the top 10. However, he is about to go a lap down along with Cameron Smith there in the number 9 Exalta Chevrolet. And Dakota Kramer, Cody Sturgill, Christoph Hall, Sammy Harrell, Jeffrey Ramsdell, your top 5 as they run. They're inching on 30 to go. And I just received word that it is win and you're in. So Deutscher is in the playoffs. However, That means Rollison needs a good race. I think he is set to make it, considering he's not too far back from a few guys that did not show up for tonight's race at Daytona. But we will have to see how that goes for him. 30 to go next time by the drivers of the WPRL Cup Series. And there goes the number 9 of Cameron Smith, a lap down. He's holding strong up on the top. He's going to try to get with the pack here. $30 to go now. I'm trying to figure out when pit stops are going to happen. I said 5 or so laps, but maybe now 5 or so laps until the next pit stop. These guys have not pitted since lap 65, roughly 25 laps ago. So we're going to have to see how these drivers do it and how their pit strategy works for them. And if it doesn't, that sucks. And these are some beautiful camera shots that we can get. As the sun rises. Never thought I'd say that before. Let's look at Christoph Hall recent races. 8 starts this season, 1 win, 1 pole, 4 top 5s, 6 top 10s. Got the pole last week at Michigan, led 1 lap and finished 4th. He won the Dover race back in June, led 5 laps. And at Kentucky, started 4th, finished 12th. Indy started 8th, finished 4th. Driver's not having not that bad of a year. He's having a pretty good season. 4th in points right now for the 98 car. So let's see what he does with this playoff run here. That starts after today. .93 laps completed. And once we hit 95, right? Yeah, once we hit 95, we'll see that 25 to go mark. Driver's been patient all night long. Philip Bridgman pitted on 91 and Nick Rollison pitted on 90. Strategy is the key. Cameron Smith by Richard Crane. Richard Crane now down pit road. Let's go to him here. There he is. See if he takes a faster pair here. He has some damage on that number 36 machine. So I would not be surprised to see him take a faster pair. They have 2 of them. And there it is. It looks like he's going to get some 4 fresh tires as well for the last 25 laps of the race. So looks like pit cycle is going on. But when will everyone come in? And as I say that, here comes all of Team 43. Whoa, Christoph Hall, a little sideways there. Jeffrey Ramsdell and Patrick Anderson, these two, they're together again. We saw what happened the last time. It was these two. Their pitch strategy worked for them. They got out in front of your leaders. So my guess is they're going to try to replicate that the best they can. No mistakes for them on this money stop. Let's see who wins the race out of pit road. Was it Stefan Purcell? No, it wasn't. He comes out third. Fourth. Nope, third. Cody Sturgill wins the race out. Behind him, Dakota Kramer, Stefan Purcell, Christoph Hall, and then Sammy Harrell. There in the 43 cars, Jeffrey Ramsdell and Patrick Anderson now coming down pit road. This very dynamic duo looking to get good finish here tonight. Cody Sturgill half a second over the number 5 car. And Christoph Hall is about a second and a half behind Stefan. And then who's that behind? That's Philip Bridgman in the 48 car. 97, 98 out of pit road. No mistakes for them, which is awesome. Your front cars aren't as close as they were beforehand. We're about like right there, yeah. And they've helped from the 57 and the 48 now. So they may be able to fly by him here. They're going about 20 miles an hour faster than Ramsdell, and there they go. Around Anderson now. Jeffrey Ramsdell's another 2 seconds up. With no draft. Cody Sturgill now your race leader with 25 to go. 24 now. The pit stops are over. And around the 97 they go. Dakota Kramer pushing his teammate. Where does the 57 go? He's going to go up top with the 5. Philip Bridgman's going to go wherever he wants to. As he is a lap down, trying to get back on the lead lap. They're going to be dicing it up front now. Your top 4 under a blanket. With Patrick Anderson all alone back here. No help for him. Christoph Hall, Sammy Harrell. Not a good pit stop for the number 43 car. He's 11 seconds behind Christoph. And Christoph is 6 seconds behind your race leader, Cody Sturgill. So we come to 22 to go this time. Out of turn number 2. That pit cycle really shook stuff up. Some mistakes from team 43. And a mistake from the 99 as well. Saw him, he had to move up a bit, and that cost him a ton of time on pit road. $22 to go now. Who's going to be able to get it? We may have a special guest coming up on here shortly. Maybe not, though. Coming up next week to kick off the playoffs, North Wilkesboro. Next week, August 14th. And then Nashville Super Speedway on the 21st. And then rounding out August with Bristol. And rounding out the first round of the playoffs. The top 4 still together with Philip Bridgman in tow. Bridgman 1 lap down right now. We've got roughly 20 to go here. Once they cross the line here, who's that up in front of them? I want to say that is Hunsaker. No. Is it Rollison? Actually, I think it is. Yep, Nick Rollison about to go another lap down here. Not at all the race Nick has wanted, but this could be the race to get him into the playoffs here. And there he goes up the track. He's had a pretty up and down season, as we said beforehand. And hopefully he can turn it around here tonight. And I'll tell you all of the playoff drivers after the race here. We got 19 to go. Cody Sturgill looking to get his second win of the season and be the second driver to win multiple races in a single season. 19 to go in the WPRL Cup Series regular season finale. Final race before the playoffs start. Who has enough in him? They should be good on gas, but you never know. Everyone may run out of gas, and then Matthew Hunsaker comes in and gets the win. Or Nick Rollison comes back from being 2 laps down to get the win. Something crazy may happen. You never know. It's the season finale. It's Daytona. It is gonna be wild. So we have currently 8 lead lap cars. That's soon about to be 7 here. Problems for Sammy Harrell. Super slow just there. Maybe he was kind of sandbagging a bit to get with Matthew. And whoever that is behind him, I want to say Cameron Smith, but I did not get a good look. They got quite a collection there. Yep, Cameron Smith and Richard Crane with them. Those 4, you got 2 cars on the lead lap and 2 cars down a lap. Trying to reel in Christoph Hall and Patrick Anderson. They're doing so, but slowly. Gaining a few tenths now. 10.9, 10.8, 10.7, 10.6, 10.5, 10.4, 0.3, and maybe 0.2? Yep, 0.2. So they gained exactly 9 tenths of a second that lap. Which, they're going to reel them in quick. That's pretty much a second per lap there. With 15 to go, they may be able to get a few more guys with them and prevent themselves from going a lap down and maybe even gain a few more spots here. As the battle up front here. Sturgill, Kramer, Purcell, Ramsdell, Anderson, your top 5 right now. And Stefan Purcell, if he wins this race, he gets himself a playoff berth. And that is what he needs. He is 28th in the standings right now. Very far back. And if he can pull off the win here tonight, he'll be another playoff driver. But let's see how many different drivers are already locked in. We have Philip Bridgman, Jeffrey Ramsdell, Sammy Harrell, or not Sammy, sorry, Christoph Hall, Cody Sturgill, and Zach Deuscher, Jacob Carter, Nate Amiot, Jonathan, Robert Richards. So that is about 5, 6, 7, 9 drivers already locked in. So that's over half of the field locked in on wins. So only 7 can make it in on points. So we shall see how it happens here. And one guy, I don't know if they are going to make the playoffs or not, because the last 3 I mentioned, they've only made 1 start, and 2 of them have left. So we'll see how that goes and if I can change anything. But here we go. Coming to 12 to go this time. Your top 4 has not yet changed since the green flag pit stops. Hunsaker and Sammy Harrell within 3.5 seconds of Christoph Hall. Now within 3 seconds, Patrick Anderson is 7.6 seconds ahead right now. And he'd be a lot happy to join up with them now, as I think Christoph Hall starting to sandbag a bit there to allow these 3 to catch up to him. 1.76 second and a half, 1.4, 1.3, 1.2. Definitely sandbagging. Well, let's see. 12 to go. In the Daytona race, the regular season finale, half a second now. 6 seconds between Anderson and Sammy. They're going to pick up another Team 43 car. Meanwhile, the other 2 are trying to get a win. Stefan is really trying to get the win. Trying to lock himself into the playoffs here. Stefan has raced iRacing Super Speedway and Texas in June and May, so it's been a hot minute since he's ran these cup cars in the WPRL racing. And we have a special guest with us now for the final 10 laps of the race, Brian Huntley Jr. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, your race didn't go as planned. But hey, at least you're in the playoffs.
Yeah, little disconnection there, and it was just going and going and going, so a little internet issue and stuff like that. Well, that number 19 Toyota Camry was pretty quick tonight, and planning to do well, but excited to see how this race finishes out, and looking to see who gets in and who's out. These last 9 laps. Yeah.
Yep. We're just talking about it. Stefan Purcell, 3rd right now. If he gets the win, he will lock himself into the cup, or into the playoffs area. He's sitting 28th in the points right now.
Oh yeah. He looks pretty quick. He's a pretty consistent guy. Like to see him get in and do well in these upcoming tracks, and these playoffs are going to shake a lot out. And I noticed that a transition to daytime now, so the track's going to change a little bit for them, and grip's going to start to wear off.
Yeah, and when it switched to daytime, I got a little confused and says, "Wait a minute, weren't we just racing at night?" And I went back, checked the broadcast, and I'm like, yeah, we were. And next thing you know, it's bright and early, time to eat breakfast.
Yes, sir. I like to throw a little twist at him.
I will say that sunrise looked awesome.
But these boys race hard every week, day in, day out. Put a show on for everybody out there, but I'm interested to see how the last 5 laps go. I don't know who I want to put my bet on right now.
Neither do I. I mean, these top four, they've been up front top 10 all night long, so it's going to be a close finish. And I mean, last week we saw another first-time winner, Philip Bridgman. How did that Michigan race go? I heard it was pretty good.
That race was very good. It ended up being a shakeout at the end. Philip did good. Philip stayed out. He ended up doing it. I came in with 3 last green white checkered. Took some tires and some fuel and made the charge to the front. Got up there, I think, finished top 5. I took the whole backpack with me. It was very good.
Well-deserved win for sure. Phillips has been pretty consistent overall this entire season now as the 97 gets around the 57 car for third. And they brave through tri-oval. 6 to go. Matthew Hunsaker slow. Oh, that was close. Yellow flag comes out with 6 laps to go. Let's take a look at the replay here. Whoa, got a little sideways there. Well, he just got a little tight, maybe. Got up into the outside wall, and no, this goes, whoa. This starts way before anything. Let's back it up, back it up. Looks like Sammy Harrell was riding the 98 there. Maybe some net code happened. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of net code there. Got the 98 car sideways. And then there went the 43, and then Hunsaker, he just kind of got tight, it looks like. Went down to the bottom, way bottom of the track, almost hitting that inside wall, but luckily did not. No damage for the 6 car. But that's a huge break for everyone that was 30 seconds back, almost about to go a lap down. Caution's gonna shake some stuff up, don't you think, Brian?
Oh yeah. I guess he was stuck up on the track, and iRacing apparently didn't throw it, and so.
Let's see if it was an
Oh
admin
well.
caution, yeah.
Yeah, I seen it, and he was just in the way, and
Close call for the
stuff
leaders,
like
though.
that.
Let's go ahead and see if we can talk with anyone here. Let's see if we can get Dakota Kramer up here. Well, actually, you know, we're in that 5 to go range. We'll let everyone keep their head where it needs to be so they can focus on the race. And Ramsdale and Purcell staying out. New leaders there. Philip Bridgman, he's going to get the wave around. So he will be back on the lead lap. I want to see what Cody Sturgill can do to get back leading this thing. Since Patrick Anderson, Anderson, looks like he lost a spot out of pit road. Sammy Harrell gonna restart 4th alongside his team 43 teammate. So we're gonna have I don't know if it's gonna be a green-white checkered, maybe. I'm guessing it will be. Alright, well, with the playoffs starting after this week, Brian, we're going to head to North Wilkesboro Speedway. So do you think it'll be a good race to kick off, good track to kick the playoffs at? Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
With the playoffs starting next week at North Wilkesboro, what should we expect from that race next week?
Well, they consider it a little short track, so you probably see a lot more bump and run going on and stuff like that. Strategy is going to be a big key, and I would say you get it done. A lot of nicks and crannies and stuff like that. So it just be a lot of tight racing, and I did a little test session, practice session. Those cars do not turn, so it's going to be interesting. That'll be another show.
Well, Daytona has definitely been interesting. And I bet you Michigan would have been a fun one to watch, but sadly we had to miss it. So from what I am seeing here, your top 11 are all lead lap cars. Nope, sorry, just your top 8. It was telling me that Cameron Smith and Hunsaker are all on the lead lap. They are not. So Jeffrey Ramsdell and Stefan Purcell can be your front row for hopefully the final restart and overtime attempts. Nope, not overtime yet. But we will be seeing the white flag next lap after we go green. So let's see how well that high side can work. We've seen Sammy been pushing all night long, along with Dakota Kramer. They're all on the outside. Cody Sturgill on the inside there, looking to get his second career win. And the 57 of Stefan, he's looking to get his first win to get into the playoffs right now. In a must-win situation, can he do it?
I believe he can. He's got Sammy behind him. Sammy's a good pusher. He's got Kramer behind him. So
There goes the
it's going to
pace
be
car.
interesting.
And green flag, we're racing again at Daytona. Outside lane to quite terrible restart, I will say. No one got formed up. 57's going to have to file in behind Cody as Jeffrey Ramsdell trying to get his third win of the season now. Patrick Anderson pushing Sammy Harrell in fourth. Christoph Hall trying to get up into the pack. He's running 7th. Through 3 and 4. Can they make it to the white flag? All eyes are on that 57 and the 42 right now. Here they come through the front stretch. White flag is in the air. One more lap to go. Brought to you by iRacing and WPRL Cup Series. Anderson trying to work that high side with no help. Cody Sturgill backing up a bit, trying to get a good run here out of turn 4. A little check up there from the 42. Here comes the 57. The final lap at Daytona. Are they going to make a move now? There goes Cody. Cody to the outside. Stefan sticking to the bottom. Stefan all the way down 3 wide. Contact. They're wrecking. Wrecking in the back. Here comes Sammy Harrell on the inside. Oh, Dakota Kramer. Huge push for the 42. He's loose wall. He's all over the place out of turn 4. Drag race to the checkered flag. And it is Cody Sturgill with the win here at Daytona. And they wreck again behind him. Oh, Nick Rollison on his side. And there he goes upside down along with Richard Crane. What a last lap. I'll have to go back and take a look, see what happened between the 97 and the 57. Cody Sturgill, win number 2 of the season. Dakota Kramer, 2nd. Patrick Anderson, 4th. Sammy Harrell, 3rd. Christoph Hall, 5th. Philip Bridgman, 6th. Stefan Purcell, 7th. And Jeffrey Ramsdell, 8th. He's got all his teammates around him. Except for Sammy.
That was a good race
Yes, it
at
was.
the end there.
And what a battle to the end of the line there, too.
Oh yeah. Congrats to Sturgill.
Second win of the season.
Oh yeah.
Tragedy for Stefan Purcell, though. Tried to make the move on the bottom, but I don't really think there was any contact there. May have been netcode. We'll take a look at it. But first, we gotta see the number 42. He's gonna celebrate a big win here at Daytona International Speedway. Burn it down, big guy.
Oh yeah. Congrats, Sturgill.
Cody was one of the fastest cars tonight. So not really surprised by the win from him tonight. Let's see, let's check the results, see how many laps he led here tonight. 40 laps of the 120. 57 of Stefan Purcell led 37. Dakota Kramer with 25 there. Jeffrey Ramsdell 7. Patrick Anderson 6. And then Zach Deuscher with 5. Philip Bridgman, fastest lap of the session with a 45.803. And now let's go ahead and see if we can see who all made the playoffs now. And then we'll go ahead and do interviews with everyone. And it looks like, from what I am seeing here, Robert Richards. Oh, I got to figure out a way to remove him. Okay. So now if we do this, I don't want those two guys in it. We'll figure that out then. But right now, let's go ahead and talk to your race winner, Cody Sturgill. What's up,
Oh.
Cody?
Hello, hello. How you doing, man?
Oh man, what a great race for you. You led 40 laps here tonight at Daytona, coming home with the win. Did you think you were going to get it after that restart?
Oh man, I wasn't sure. That was definitely a very, very untimely caution. Definitely talking with the teammates, and we were getting a little nervous, but somehow we pulled it off. I don't know how we did it. It was just awesome.
Well, you definitely had a ton of help from Dakota Kramer there to get you a huge run out of turn 4. I mean, he was all over your rear bumper. I thought you were going to spin out there.
Oh, definitely. Those back tires got a lot lighter there at the end. I thought we were going around for sure, but got to give a shout out to Christoph and Sammy and Kramer. They we all kind of worked together, been practicing on the sidelines for a while, and I couldn't have been here without them.
All right, well, I mean, next week we head to North Wilkesboro Speedway to kick off the playoffs. And what a great way to start the playoffs, too, with a huge momentum booster. So, what's your plan for North Wilkesboro?
We can carry this momentum through. Always going to be working with the teammates no matter what. Like I said, I got to give a big shout out to them, especially Sammy for hooking up the paint scheme for tonight's car. It's absolutely beautiful. Taylor guitars, love them. Can't say enough about them. And it's just all teamwork from here on.
All right, well, do you think you'll be able to get a good finish next week at North Wilkesboro and then the rest of the first round of the playoffs?
I don't consider myself a superstitious kind of guy, but I don't want to say too early. Hopefully, we can stay up there and get these consistent top fives, top threes. But a win's always good.
All right, man. Well, are there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone for your awesome win here tonight at Daytona?
Just like I said, my teammates, my awesome fiance Caitlin, love to give her a shout out. Everybody watching over on your stream, and especially you, sir. Thank you for broadcasting.
No problem, man. And wish you luck in the playoffs. Hopefully, you have a good run. And can't wait to see you next week at North Wilkesboro, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too. All right. Oh, man. Dakota, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how you did that, but you did that. You were all over Cody's bumper out in turn 4, man. How'd you do it? I thought you
Well,
two were
that's
gonna go flying and wrecking, and
well, that's my teammate, and he puts his trust in me. So it was. If I mean, I guess if things would have went the other way, I would have been apologizing. But in this case, he was happy. So
well, you did it. You mad lad. Coming home with a solid second place finish here at Daytona. You were running top 3 all night long, man. Were you expecting to maybe even get a win here tonight? Get your first win?
uh, in all honesty, it just really just depended on how it would have played out. How it played out was, I mean, one of us there was 4 teammates in the top 5 for us, so one of us just wanted to win, and I mean, you always want to win, but hey, if a teammate can win, that's always a good thing too. And this is a restrictor plate, so I'm fast everywhere else too, so I'll win at another track.
Well, you're in the playoffs right now, so next week is North Wilkesboro Speedway. So, have you raced there before with these cup cars?
Uh, I don't know, but actually, I probably need to buy that track. So,
Oh,
but I bought New Hampshire before the race, and I won that race by 8 seconds. So, hey, maybe I'll have the
so
same mojo.
so here's the plan then. So, at 7:59, like 30 minutes before practice ends, buy the track, and then you'll win the race by 16 seconds.
There we go.
Math.
Oh yeah, maths.
All right. Well, are there any shout outs or things you'd like to give out to anyone for your awesome race here tonight at Daytona?
Nah, man, just my teammates. We all worked together all night, and I think we were the best working team. So, congratulations to 43 team. So, good job, guys.
All right, man. Well, good luck next week, North Wilkesboro, and hopefully you have a nice, deep playoff run.
All right, man. Thank you for the broadcast.
No problem. Have a good week.
Have a good day. You too.
All right, let's go ahead and get Patrick Anderson up in here. All right, Patrick, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
All right, came home third here tonight. Unfortunate for your teammate, but third place finish is not bad at all for the regular season finale. Good momentum booster, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, momentum really doesn't matter for me since I'm kind of just going like part-time, but no, it sucks to see my teammate get bumped out from the lead, at the end, but bring home P3 and not too bad.
Well, were you hoping to get maybe a few more spots, maybe even the win here tonight?
Oh, I knew after that last caution, once we got going, I pulled out with like 1.5 to go and nobody followed me, and I dropped back to the end, and I knew right then like my chance was pretty much hosed. But so finishing P3, that I'm really happy with that.
All right, well, next week we head to North Wilkesboro Speedway. You gonna be able to run that one and have a good race?
Hoping to be able to run it. North Wilkesboro, it's a super tight little track. It's gonna be wild with these cars. So, well, I mean, hopefully it works, but hopefully I can make it.
All right, well, I wish you luck at North Wilkesboro, my friend. And are there any shout outs or thanks you'd like to give out to anyone here tonight?
Oh no, always go with Minnie. Jeff Ramsdell. Me and him like we raced a lot together. You know, shout out to him. Richard Crane, BMX. You know, you got Brian putting it on. Thanks to all the admins. Thanks for my wife. She lets me do this. So that's about it.
All right, man. Well, have yourself a good week, sir, and hopefully you have a good run next week in North Wilkesboro. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good one.
All right, well, thank you all for tuning into tonight's broadcast with the WPRL Cup Series here at Daytona International Speedway, the world center of racing. We'll be back tomorrow night with the ARCA Series at Auto Club Speedway. And those cars are so fun to drive there. So hopefully we're going to have a great race tomorrow. So hopefully I see you guys there. Have a great night, everyone.